And we are back in BrownieLand for a brand new episode. And today we are going to be working a little bit more on this. I have done a lot off camera, just kind of coming in and just doing some playing. And I think this thing is starting to look really awesome. Also, a big, huge thank you to Avalar who jumped in and kind of gave me some ideas and some suggestions as far as getting this build up to par. And I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. Oh, there's some glass here I need to replace. I didn't do this part. Oh, darn. Anyways, so we've got this thing looking pretty darn nice. Got it all lit up. It's spawn proof now, but we've got some interesting details. I put in these like rafter type deals up here that goes all the way around the stadium, at least on that portion there. And then we've got this like goal thing here in the middle. This I don't know what to call it. But we were trying to figure out what type of sport would they play. And I finally was like, you know what? Let's just kind of come up with something different. So if you guys have a name for this sport or some of the rules, this is kind of the centerpiece of the sport. So let me know what you guys think about this. So far, this is how this build is looking. I really am happy with it. Especially these back here, these, well, not back here necessarily, but these towers here at the corners, the three corners here, they look really cool. They kind of give that modern feel because of the different shapes of the rectangles and in different orders. So I think those are great additions. And then these pillars here give that stadium a more like supported feel. So I think it's great to have. And I think this is definitely gone very well. But we need to head down to the basement floor. As you can see, there's no flooring in officially yet. That is. So we've got to fill in this whole space down here to get this completely ready. Also, when it turns to night, when it goes to night, you'll actually see the field is actually all lit up because underneath of the field, there's actually end rods glowing it up, making the field glow, which I really like. I think it's a really cool addition onto the field. So let me go ahead. I think we should start getting this together. I kind of want to start. Well, what we could do is start down here, and I think we need to do kind of this flooring here, starting with the large part and then ending with the smaller part. So let's go ahead and get started on this. But yeah, so this is going pretty darn well, guys. This is episode 117 to my knowledge. I could be wrong. It could be 118. I at this point I've lost count. But we are rolling right along, and we're just building and having a blast. Probably by the end of this month or the very, very beginning of next month, we will actually have the opportunity to do another world tour. So I kind of want to do something different, especially with it being episode 125, and I want to stay with the whole idea of bringing somebody on, that type of stuff. But I want to kind of go in a little bit more depth with this. I'll give a full world tour for whoever I bring on. I've already got a yes from somebody, so I'll give a full world tour for that person. But I want to do something special for this world tour, and I want to know what you guys' opinions are, because trying to keep this as, short and sweet and to the point as possible would be probably ideal. I think what I'm thinking about is doing kind of more of an in-depth lore story from my side. So basically talking about like one or two areas of the world each 25 episodes, because as we build and as we get more and more done, we're just going to be running into the issue where we're just showing the same thing over and over and over again, especially with some of the places like Allowick where, I mean, sure, some things will change, but we're not going to like see drastic changes in that. Whereas like this area here, this is all different from episode 100. All of this is different from episode 100. So like that's obviously a much different situation. I did place one. It was here. This is obviously a much different situation than like say Allowick. So obviously we would show this off more so than what we would with Allowick. But what I was thinking was maybe we take Allowick and like a hamlet, and we talk about more of the in-depth story behind the place, and we kind of tour it in the realm of, okay, so this is why this building is here and that type of stuff. And just kind of go into kind of the story of the world a little bit deeper than what we have in the past. I think that will be a really cool idea, and I would love to know your guys' opinions on it. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and if that is something that you would like to see and like to kind of learn more about the world with. I think it's a really cool idea. Or if you guys have another idea as far as that goes, because I don't want it to be the same stale world tour. I would love for it to be, something interesting, something cool. And ideally, I would like to do basically the 25s, except for like episode 100. That would be like a major thing. Episode 200 would be a major tour, that type of stuff. But keeping it, fairly short and sweet and to the point, like within 30 minutes, I think would be an ideal time. We could probably look at two different cities in that amount of time for that. So just let me know what you guys think. I think it'll be a good idea and kind of breathe some different life into the world tour and kind of give you guys a reason to watch, especially those that have watched this series from the very beginning. You guys have all seen this city or this world grow, and you know what has gone on. So there's really not a lot of point in showing the same world tour over and over and over every 25 episodes, because you guys have already seen it right now at this point 4 times, and if we did it again on episode 125, it'll be the 5th time. So I want to do something a little different, and I think that is going to be the best bet as far as what we can do. But I want to know your guys' opinions on this and what you guys think. And if you guys have any special suggestions as far as, breathing some life into that world tour episode, kind of, something a little different, that episode 125 or every 25 episodes, the special, something special going into it, kind of to describe the world and everything like that. So I would love to know your guys' opinions on that as we do this. And yeah, let me know. And then maybe if I get some good ideas as far as that goes, I might be able to, do a poll. So then we might do, a couple different options for each one, or maybe we just do a poll and find out which one everybody likes the most. But yeah, I'm open to the ideas and the suggestions, because this is not only my world. Sure, this is the world that I've spent so much time in, like nearly 2 years worth of time in. But this is also your world. This is the world that we've built together. We've gotten a lot of suggestions from a lot of wonderful people, and I wanna bring you guys into the decision process for these episodes, because I want to make content that you guys are going to enjoy. Not only that I enjoy, but I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying it as well. So I think that's going to be the best way to kind of breathe some life into that whole process there. So let me know what you guys think. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this portion up, because I want to do something other than just laying floors in all the time. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. All right, guys, and welcome back. So as you can see, we've got this flooring in here. It's looking very nice. But what I want to do is actually kind of focus on, on some of the stuff around here. So one of the things about this city is that these chorus flowers, these chorus fruit plants, these plants here are actually going to be the trees. So we want to start kind of planting some of these around here. And how you do that is by dropping down some end stone and then dropping down a chorus flower on top of the end stone, because they will only grow on end stone. So we want to make sure that we get those in there so that it's starting to, kind of change into the build in the city that we want to see it as. I'm really excited to get this done too, because I think this is going to be a nice addition, and keep everything looking like really, really nice. So what I kind of want to do, actually, let's do this instead. Hang on. Okay. So, I think if we do what we can do is like basically, well, we might want to do it here, in fact. There we go. So then we have it here, and I need some more end stone. But that way we have a nice, like, feel and look. Let's go ahead and just kind of fill up our inventory right now. We can throw that in there. There we go. And let's move the sand like that. So this way we have this like really nice feeling going on. And it's going to be on either side of where the glass is. So that's going to kind of make it feel like more of a... let's skip that one for now. It's going to feel more of a like organized, very specifically planted stuff rather than just planted wherever they grew type of deal. Landscape, that's what I'm talking about. So this is going to feel much more landscaped, much more neat, and something that you would kind of expect to see at a stadium such as this. Very, very neat and nice. So we have that there. I think that's going to turn out pretty darn nice. And what I would like to do as well, and this is 2 away from the building. Yeah, so if we do 2 away from the building, which would be here, we could do one on each of the corners here, I think. So then the pathway can kind of basically round about its way around here. So, oops. It needs to be like that. Then we do that. This is starting to look pretty darn nice, if I do say so myself. And we just go back to the regular thing that we were talking about. The other thing I kind of want to do as we're kind of figuring this out is I want to kind of start and get that party area set up for this area. So we're gonna have like some restaurants there, some bars, that specifically for the fans of whatever team plays here or whatnot. And I think it's really important to have another stadium somewhere, maybe in a different territory. And we can do one right in the middle. A different stadium with the same like centerpiece. I mean, we could even do another stadium in a different city that we built here. Or we could even say that Coliseum can get transitioned into this sport as well. So, that way there's multiple areas that, teams or athletic events could play. I think that's important to have, and kind of gives more life and more reason for some of these builds that we have. But I really like how the stadium's turned out. I think it's really cool, and it's given some interesting vibes to this, especially now with this the chorus plants. Let's go ahead and place these down where they need to go, and then one right here. And then one will go right here. And then one will go right here. Perfect. And then, in this case, we can actually do it like this. Okay. They make an interesting sound when they grow. And then this will be the last one here. Because this rest of this area is going to be kind of like a party patio of some sort or thing. So we'll have them kind of dotted around. I don't want to place anything down out here yet, just because I want to make sure that we have the right like building set up for this. So yeah, look at this. Perfect. And they're all kind of growing interesting, different shapes and everything like that. Like this is done here. This one is done. So if I were to break this, it would drop a flower and I could replant it. But this arm will not grow up or over or anywhere else. This is done growing now. All right. Yeah, look at this. This is going to be really cool. I'm really excited about that. Okay. So let's do that. I don't think we have anything else. Where did I put the iron at? I think that would be a good place to start. Well, actually, you know what? What will probably be better is if we do the in-stone brick walls. Man, this place, oh, this looks so cool. I love this feeling. I love this stadium look. I'm just so happy with it. We can throw this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6. There we go. And then we'll do that bad boy. Oh yeah, this stadium is pretty darn cool. I love how it opens up into the bay on both sides. There we go. Okay. There's an interesting deal there. So I think what we want to do is have something set up like this, almost like a little tent shape here. Or if we do it like this, where we have like vendors here, and we can do something like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we have like little vendors here. They're not going to be crazy, you know, we'll have like the bar and that type of stuff set up. Don't want to do it that close. I think here. And then 3 in the middle. Yeah, okay. And then we could even do something along these lines as well, where there's another one over here. And these are all going to sell something different. So they're not going to be like these super huge stands. There's just going to be enough to where the people working at them have like cover. Look at you coming up here, being brave and stuff. Proud of you. Okay. So I think that is going to work extremely well for us. I think that's going to be a nice bet to have. Let's go ahead and take a nap here real fast. All right. So with all that being said, I think we've kind of got a good plan going as far as everything that we want. I'm going to be doing this kind of between episodes, I believe. I'm not going to spend too much time on getting the overall feeling of this place set up perfectly, just because I don't think it needs to be set up absolutely perfectly. This is just kind of like a quick setup. You're going to have vendors out here. This is where people can come in and out of the stadium, come hang out by the ocean over here and enjoy listening to the sounds of the ballpark, or even maybe there's a screen up here that they can watch other games or stuff happening out here from. So I think that's a really cool idea. Let me know what you guys think, but we need to do the comments of the week. So let me go ahead and gather all those up, and I will be right back. Ow. Oh, no. Gosh, I'm trying to do a video. Stop. Look at you guys. I'm going to take you out as well because I don't want to deal with you later on. So, yep, I want to eat. So we've got our 5 comments from the week, and I am so excited to go ahead and show you these comments. Let's go ahead and start off with episode 112. And that was when we built the Gateway Arch. And Dom Mild, I think is MLD, says, and you made it entirely out of iron blocks. Madman. Yes, we are a madman. Why? Because we can be. No, yes, we did make it out of iron blocks. And I hope you enjoyed that build. But yes, we did. The next one from our Wither Rose farm. Avalar, our good friend Avalar, says, definitely has to stay with Mini Domo. I don't know why the Y cut out there, but okay. With Mini Domo. Awesome episode as always, Brownie. Thank you so much, Avalar. And I do agree, Mini Domo needs to be honored in that way. Let's go on to episode 114 from the week, and that is the Modern Stadium. That's where we started this Modern Stadium project. Comment from Sunfire. How did they get to this world? Because we talked about how the people kind of came to this world, and I was like, I don't know how they necessarily came to this world, so we need to kind of think of that. But he says, a dimensional tear after a rogue scientist passed through. Hashtag blame sun. I want to see that in the comments section below if you guys could. Just hashtag blame sun. Yes, thank you so much. And 115. This is where we actually did a lot more work in here, and we also had an appearance from Mad Dog in the world, where we did a world tour, and I showed off what his experience was over in the Castle City of BrownieBits. And the comment was actually from Mad Dog, and he says, "Thanks for having me, mate. Really loved the tour. BrownieLand is amazing in person, so awe-inspiring. Keep up the great work, my friend." And thank you, Mad Dog, for coming and joining me. I had a blast touring your world. And for those of you that don't know, Mad Dog is a streamer over on Mixer. And I got to tour Mad Dog's Monuments, which is his single-player world. There are 2 videos that I will try to leave down in the comment or the description below, or in one of the iCards at some point during the show. This video if I remember to. But thank you for giving me the tour, and I had a blast showing you my world. It was so much fun. Go give him some love over there. He just passed 900 subscribers, so congratulations to him. So yeah, go ahead and give him some love. Thank you so much, Mad Dog. And finally, episode 116, an unexpected guest. And Sunfire SG was that unexpected guest. He came through to look for a headquarters for Suncorp, and he said he had a ton of fun recording with me again, loving how the storage area is coming together. I do appreciate it. I think that second one that we decided on with the sandstone and the sand, I think that's going to be the best bet for us. But guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But guys, that is going to do it for me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.